only 75 miles from Austin, Texas to the southeast, out in the Post Oak pasture ranch land that is Welder, Texas. We're gonna have day 4's course. Right now, number 4 on my list, but I've only played it once, and I think the more I play it, the ranch out here in Welder, Texas is gonna keep vaulting on my list. In terms of pure design, by the way, we got my guy Adam, owner, out here hanging out today. He's gonna play some holes with us, give us some information about the course, because who knows the course better than the man himself. And yeah, the ranch, pure design wise, not sure it's beaten in Texas at this point. And I think as the course gains more and more traction over the years, I'm excited to see how it stacks up amongst the Texas best once people play it and kind of gauge it against the rest of the courses. All right, pretty bad day. I've never worn these pants to play disc golf. They're some weatherproof pants. We got mist just attacking us for all day, and high of 45 for us Texas boys is pretty cold. I think I got like three layers on up top, 3 down low, so tried to spread them out evenly, not overdo it at any point. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna play the long tees out here, 18 holes, one of my favorite courses in Texas. And after today, who knows, maybe it'll work its way up the list a little bit. All right, you guys, formal introduction to Adam Case, owner of this beautiful course, the Ranch Disc Golf Course. And he kind of put some of the holes in the long positions for us today so we can try to show all the teeth this course has to offer. Been in the ground for only 4 years, and had a lot of growth so far. I think I've only played once here, so I'm excited to see it again, Adam. What are some of the changes I can be excited for?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the changes aren't really going to affect you much. We've put in a lot of short boxes. One of our biggest complaints was the AMs, you know, not being able to reach stuff, because when we started, I told Mike to give me a championship level course. That being said, we do have some things of some longer tee boxes that I'll show you today and let you look at, see what you think on a couple of the par 3s that are just in that 280 range, you know, and try to step them up a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good strategy though. You build that top tier course, because then it's really easy to find ways to fit in shorter tees as you go along. And it's really nice to cater towards all crowds of disc golfers as much as you want to have that elite course, because then you get more people coming out and the word spreads more. And yeah, I think the more we can cater to all skill levels at our course, especially if we're in a place like Welder where maybe there's not a lot of courses right there in the vicinity, it helps grow the game. I think offering that fun challenge for all levels of skill as a course is something that all course designers dream of. So that's cool to hear that that you're working in that way.
We're getting there.
Heck yeah. All right, well, Adam's gonna play some holes with us here and there. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna start here on 1. A little bit of right to left wind. We got a pretty long shot. You want to get out, fade or turn for the right hand backhand just right of that big thick cluster of oaks way down there. Set yourself up for an upshot that's going to be some version of straight that maybe goes slightly left to right. I'm going to go wraith here off the tee, because as long as you get some turn, you want as much distance as you can get. And that's cooked. I'm actually not gonna like that at all, but
if it gets far enough,
yeah,
have that hyzer.
I hit some limbs there, and yeah, there's gonna be some crafty options, but we're scrambling on 1. I might even go cowboy start. You know what? It's cold. I haven't thrown any drivers yet. All right, I'm gonna rip my second ball here. Go 1 up in the stability to the destroyer here. Okay, that's a lot more what you're looking for. Maybe hold the turn off a bit longer. But look at that. I mean, I've played here twice and I just got the members bounce already. I'm a local everywhere I go here in Texas. And for those of you who don't know Adam's game, Adam actually certified bomber himself. A younger Adam was a crusher. You guys might want to watch out.
I've had back problems now.
Don't we all?
Yep. This is not where you want to be. I hit this tree. I was trying to get past it, but
yeah, if he got that fade, he'd be right in the zone for sure.
This is normally where I go stupid at, so we'll see.
We like going stupid. Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
solid par range from there, but yeah, like Adam said, getting to the prime landing zone here is almost a necessity to get past this last row of oaks. All right, you guys, I'm right in that range where, you know, you love to take that up the middle, prescribed gap, but it's a little harder than the Spike Heiser, so I'm gonna go when in doubt Spike Heiser route. How far do you think we are? Maybe like 320?
Yeah, 300 is to the
okay.
long. Maybe 320 at the most.
I'm gonna bust out that stable Z-Nuke. The good thing about a misty day is, you know, it's probably not a windy day. So at least we got that going for us today. If I can get a little lift on the finish here, that's looking pretty solid. Woo! Yeah, right on the money. Let's go.
That's good.
I needed that cowboy start, y'all. I was on a tree on the other lie. So in case you were wondering, this course, another one of the Mike Olst designs that are all amongst my favorites in the Austin area. Definitely a great designer. Adam smoothing us out there. Moneyball. What'd you throw there?
That was a Glow Bobcat.
Glow Bobcat. Nice overstable.
Just smooth.
Repping that mint disc out of Austin. That's right. You guys seeing the contrast of this red basket amongst the natural surrounding? Just reminds you how important it is to have a bright basket, I feel like, for player experience.
This is a perfect example of me trying to pry them out with a tractor.
Yeah.
Not this one, I wouldn't have hit it.
Adam said that probably the biggest difference from the last time I've played here was the thousands of stumps he's cleared that probably don't always show on camera. But for player experience, it definitely shows over time. Nothing worse than hitting that jumper and then you're running it in and you stub your toe on your stump. You're like, ah! No. Hole 2 is going to be a technical wooded par 4. Pretty narrow gap here off the tee, but definitely sizable enough to be very fair, repeatable, but still challenging enough. Especially the way you want to get some distance here to open up that approach. I do want to avoid having a disc that's going to fade too much though, so I'm going with a Athena, trying to stand it up on a little bit of hyzer. Kind of playing it in line with that telephone post down there. Hoping to get a little flip up and fade. Maybe touch heavy on the hyzer, but hit the gap, and we're gonna have some kind of scramble in. I don't know.
No, you'll be right in the.
Okay, that's a good spot right there.
Zone.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything past the end of the trees is pretty good.
Okay. Oh, Adam smoothing the trail out there. That is exactly why the trail is one of the most popular discs on the market right now.
There by you.
Moneyball, good shot.
It helps for the old guys.
Yeah, the trail is one of the best discs out there because older players, younger players, anyone can find a slot for it, really. I mean, I'd say we're just where the course designer is kind of planning you to get to if you're playing the conservative fairway style driver.
Yeah. No, this is where he wants you at for sure.
If you're willing to risk it with a little faster of a disc just because you feel so confident on that gap, then go for it, but you don't need more than that. And so we have fence left out of bounds here as we approach, something to look for. And obviously we have this ceiling brought in by this super cool oak tree here on the right. So I don't know, we're probably what, another like 300-ish range, 320 type.
Yeah. I would say a little uphill though. It's kind of sneaky uphill. Nope, I didn't turn it. Hopefully the high ground stop me from going OB. We'll get another par.
Kind of between what disc I want to throw here, but I'm going to settle on my MD3. Should have enough distance, but also not too heavy on the fade where I can avoid risking that fence line. And there's what I was saying, I missed a little early on some hyzer angle, but because of the disc selection, I was able to avoid risking getting to that fence, whereas if I tried the fairway driver, might have ended up taking it out of bounds, and that's how you can save strokes with good disc selection on the course. Ooh, a little profit chip up. It's a solid par 4. I really like hole 2. I mean, I guess we're in Texas because I just mentioned there's no wind, and all of a sudden here we are and there's some wind somehow. Look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're between waves of our little mist front, I guess. Probably just inside the circle here. Oh, I just gotta get it up a tad right there, y'all. Thought the wind might carry me. Solid stroke.
Again, saving it.
Yeah, good par save for Adam. I gotta swallow my par medicine, which I'm not mad at because I threw 2 close to really good shots that were maybe like percentage points off of great. So we're down in it.
On the second one, and you're all the way there.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm gonna do is just build like a little false pond in there, like
For sure, just to
build a
grab
dip
stuff.
in there, just so it stops the water. Because right now the water just goes whoosh, toosh.
Yeah. Yeah, those are those things you gotta think of as a course designer. Like there is a lot of sandy soil out here, but like Adam was saying, when it rains, a lot of that topsoil runs to right here. So this tee pad's been having trouble not being slick. Still okay grip, so. And this one's at par 3, correct? Oh yeah, I see the.
Yeah, the little Mario tunnel.
And what's our distance? Maybe 3 something.
309.
All right, 309 feet. Pretty healthy skip. I'm thinking probably crux for myself. You ever try that disc, the Thought Space mid-range? It's pretty good. It's like kind of Bobcat-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a good. It's like it has like a bead on it, so it's a little different in shape, but
yeah, a little different.
you can kind of throw it like your overstable 9 speed, but it just doesn't like skip as
Yeah.
much, you know. Little wide. Let's see if we can get some luck. Yeah, squared a tree. Gonna have a long putt there.
Yeah.
Touch late. Turns out Adam told me I suck. I should throw it down the middle like that, and then I'll get the disc to do exactly what he did. Yeah. I probably would have, you know. I had the shape, but I was just late. A lot of people obviously call this one like the little Mario tunnel basket. A little bit of elevation, making runs like this a bit more scary. Oh, I was shaking in my boots, y'all. That was the softest layup you could ever imagine. Wow. Put. Look at that. This guy's got a putting stroke on him, y'all. He picked up the stroke on me, and now it's Adam's box. Uh-oh. I better tighten up. All right, you guys, little upgrades over time are gonna make this place jump up on everyone's Texas list. Look at that. They got the turf backer now. And Adam's gonna show us how to attack this hole, since he just snagged a big putt for the birdie on the last one. I'm 1 down through 3. Playing slow but decent in this cold. I'm not mad at it. We got a par 4. On driver here, or what are you throwing?
Yeah, I'll throw driver. I'm gonna try to fan this destroyer up a little bit and then let it highs it big around the corner. Oh, nope, that's early. Oh, I got a kick out. That's good.
Alright, I think I'm going to take that green Athena again and hit it pretty firm. I know I won't overthrow it with this disc, and I can really commit to hitting it hard. I know a skip left will be good for me, but until I know the course a little better, I think the fairway is a good play. Fade. Oh, I threw it long, you guys. That's all right. You know, I was pretty happy with that. I feel the line I wanted, and maybe there's that knowledge of the course where next time I'll play the PD or something like that. Make sure I get a little more finish. Yeah, don't tell Calvin Heimberg, you guys, but there's some nice red rocks all throughout. Adam said he found petrified wood the other day, so. What a recovery from the ditch.
Yeah, this is, you don't want to be in here.
Yeah, a little drainage run. Never.
That's what I'm working on. We're fixing to start putting stops in here and try to fill in this in a little bit, because such a pain in the butt.
It's also a good obstacle, I feel like, and it's not too far off the tee, or
Yeah.
I don't hate it, depending on, yeah, how it affects the rest of the land and whatnot. Okay, we got some scrambles to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's low. The branches in my head.
Ooh, I'm deep, you guys. I thought it might have a little more of an angle. I think it's always important to check both sides of the disc, because even if you feel shot, sometimes you might see something. But yeah, definitely gonna have to come try to lean back towards the fairway here. All right. The lobster roller, you guys, is that the only way I can get up and down for the birdie? Come on. Well, I tried, y'all. Ooh. All right, you guys. On the edge of the woods here, but we gotta look. I actually have a perfectly framed up gap through these two trees, so you know we gotta take it. Oh, you gotta get it there. Dang, thank you. I was walking him down like Michael Myers made him think. Alright, we're calling that pickup today, y'all. It's too wet. I got things in my hand. Oh, gotcha. Okay, hole 4 is going to be one of the shorter, more technical par 4 options. Probably the shortest, I'm guessing, Adam, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, pretty narrow. There are pseudo 3 options depending on what suits your eye. Course design / owner Adam, sorry, I mean, he's the owner. Let's be real, every owner is partially a course designer too. So he says aim at that dark Y tree, the big cedar there in the middle, fade in front. So I'm going to take my zone, try to do just that. I'm just going to play a nice 250, 275 foot shot, because we do have out of bounds between us and the basket. Ooh, just faded barely early, yeah. But we can work with that, I'm guessing.
You missed that tree and you're really good.
Yeah, I felt it was touched soft out of the hand, but it was close. Jump. Go. Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll see. This is the Yopon holly, huh?
Yopon.
Which is actually the only caffeinated plant native to North America, I'm pretty sure.
Tea out of this stuff.
Yeah, so you can dry the leaves, boil them up, you guys, and kind of skim the bubbles off the top, and apparently it's like an espresso, the espresso of it.
It's like the company, I think, on Crash Shop makes tea. Don't hit that.
Oh. No. Okay, you guys, I'm slightly short here. If I beat this cluster of trees, get down into this little depression, that's going to be your ideal landing zone. I got a lot of work to do from this spot. I'm thinking I'm going to take my Justice and just try to squeeze a hyzer across the creek. Trying to keep it low. Tons of hyzer here. Nothing over the top. No bailouts. Oh, that's what he gets for trying. Barely high, and now I took my out of bounds, you guys. I didn't have the heart in me just to do this and play for par.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
This hole make you do that then.
So I'm gonna go for the par.
Adam. Ooh, look at that. I worked it all the way.
A little deep.
Yeah, a little deep, but he's got a putt. That was a good shot. Justice was finding that gap, but I threw it a little too high. Caught these oak branches. Found the OB. And yeah, Adam was saying this is a lot of people's least favorite hole. And I can see it being a hole that can be challenging enough to really kind of get under some people's skin, and especially when you lose some strokes to it like I might, unless I toss it in here with a little orange dreamsicle faith. The dream dies last. Hope dies last. The dream dies last. Flip up. Oh, the pace felt so good. I thought I might have a chance, but didn't make it happen, y'all. Nice little bridge getting us across the drain. I'm not gonna lie, the little white lichen on the bottom of this yo pond as you're throwing the approach, I'm like, man, is that an out of bounds stake? It almost looks like a little. It was tripping me out. Got the Chain Star Pros out here, you guys. Definitely one of the top baskets on the market, no matter who you ask. On the bridge.
The bridge is under construction there.
Okay.
The left.
Yeah.
It's really, we'll never get water there, but unless it's raining really bad.
Yeah, like it's during
But
flood.
it's just like cool stuff you're doing. You know?
For sure. Even if it's like a wet spot and it's memorable, it looks good. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Okay, we're 280.
Yep. Choose your route. Point in, back in, turn over.
Hole 6, classic dual option par 3, 280 feet. And both options are definitely about equal in my mind. I'm looking at a zone for my disc, and I really don't know which line I want. I think I'm going to try the forehand here. Make sure I hit it on some hyzer. Just since this disc has gone in the basket more forehand than backhand for me recently. So, you know, I think that's my decision making here. Oh, you guys, I'm making tea and you don't want me to do it. That's so bad, bro. No way. Oh. Ooh. Getting local on us. Oh, you guys. I'm about to be in the worst spot ever. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna be a nice sturdy bridge. Adds a good aesthetic too. This is about worst case scenario on this hole right here. Oh, that's like 280. We're gonna feast on this hole. Talking about aces and stuff, and then here we are. There's almost this tomahawk window, but I feel like I'm gonna get myself in more trouble also. We're just gonna put it out there, take our medicine, skip it off the bridge. Down in the little wash, looking to save a miracle par. Not even close, but that'll be an easy tapper. Line was right, just gotta get it up.
Right on it.
Adam showed why on a hole like this, there's options, but you gotta miss inside no matter what. Oh, what a bid. You guys, look at the size of this cedar tree. So cool to see that. Not only just an hour away from Austin, we go from the tiny little ash junipers to their huge cousins. Pretty cool. All right, hole 7, par 4. Work it way out there to the right.
So I throw this trail and just slam it over.
Okay.
It's fun, and it tries to fight back forward. So any more height, that's really good.
Okay. You can either kind of flex over a little bit harder on something stable here, or play a bit flatter with something you know is going to hold. I'm going to play my Flippy Explorer. Just try to glide it out to the right there. The further right you get, I think it gives you some options into the green if I remember correctly. Oh yeah. I know that was maybe not the perfect disc for this shot, but I just wanted to throw it because I know it's such a beautiful flight when I hit it right.
Kept turning, it should be good.
Yeah, it'll be a money spot. Super clutch that we're working out of the John Deere today, that's for sure. All right.
Do the thing, you know, you're not supposed to do from here, and that's like try to go over the top.
All right, going over the top. We do have this ravine cutting in here, creating out of bounds. Adam busting out the big power.
Go.
Look at him, got across, flexing on him. All right, here we can see Explorer, pretty money. We have the straight ahead option, which takes a lot of guts, and since I got the power for the big spike, you know I'm taking that, y'all. We do have property line, I believe, on the right to avoid.
Yeah.
So stay away from the fence. It's maybe only 20, 25 feet right of the basket at points. So if you're going over the top, you got to make sure to give it enough height to fade back. I'm going Justice. Oh, I just landed in bounds and cut rolled back towards the fence. That was kind of scary, y'all, but yeah, it hit like the barbed wire, I think, or something. I got lucky there. Ooh, all right, just in bounds, y'all, but that was scary. We'll check it out when we get up there. So for all those of you who don't like artificial out of bounds, quote unquote, I think it makes every course better. On certain spots, it can help you avoid some tricky footing lies just for like safety reasons for players, while also providing a mental challenge that separates skill levels and execution levels.
Stay straight.
Oof. Had the pace. And here we go. You guys can see, fortunately, as I'm rolling, I had enough verticality to hit that bottom wire on the barbed wire. Stay in bounds. And I'm gonna put the camera on this side of the fence just to give you all the view of the gap. So we get our 2 meters, huh? But you only get it perpendicular to the out of bounds line if you're not actually out of bounds. So if I was out of bounds, you can take it any direction you want. I could take it straight in line. So here I gotta kind of decide how far do I want to go before I bring in this other cedar tree, which is probably just a regular meter here. And then just be careful. Make sure I got some good footwear on. You probably don't want to play in sandals here at the ranch, I'd say. Unless you're just that confident and do what you want.
There you go.
All right, thank you. There's a birdie. We'll take it. We're stepping up to hole 8. Definitely one of the signature greens and holes on this course. Laser straight tunnel leading you to the elevated basket. Bit of a platform to help you retrieve your disc and to help stop your disc if you throw a good shot. And then it's even taller up on that stump. There's also a little hidden challenge behind the basket with the drop off. So ace runners beware. Take your straight putter. Play a committed flat shot through the gap. A little too much hyzer on that Luna. But we're gonna be putting. Yeah, maybe circle one a little.
Local line.
Yeah, very local there. We'll take our luck. Adam hitting that gap, also a little strong on the hyzer, and you know that's the part of woods golf that frustrates the crap out of people sometimes. Adam threw an objectively better shot than me. I got a better lie. That's right. From this angle, it probably looks like he's pretty open, you guys, but those trees are right in the way. Let me show you. You can get right behind in line, and now you see how challenging the lie actually is.
We're gonna have fun. I tried.
Happens to the best of us. Uh-oh.
I'll show y'all what down the hill is like.
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys the elevation. Hopefully the camera does it justice, because there's quite a bit here. Kind of similar distance, Adam down in the ditch. I'm fortunately up top, but this basket, you guys, is probably 2 feet taller than those Pro Tour raised baskets, so it's a nice fresh challenge. Haven't played a basket this tall in forever. Right since the last time I played out here, but we're ready, y'all. We're ready. We love the fresh challenge. Dunked it. Probably don't want to do that on the wet deck. Hold on, wait. I got to show them the actual gap that you probably have, because there's these two cedars right here. Oh yeah, that putt might have looked open from there, but now you guys see. Okay. Tasting his own medicine. The beauty of course design and course ownership. Kobe. Hole 9 at the turn. Finishing out the front 9 with a par 4. Mandatory not in play. This is for a different layout, nor is that out of bounds line wrapping over there to the right. Bomb a shot past this groomed up oak tree here. Let it finish with some strong fade before you throw your approach. Definitely a hole that makes you want to throw it far, but don't be baited to hitting that canopy. You want to beat those tree trunks. Make sure you get some distance. Even that, a little bit low, but you can get some pretty consistent ground play out here at the ranch, which is a really nice thing from a course. It's not something that everywhere can offer, but with a sandy style of soil out here and a low amount of rocks. The ranch offers that crispy, consistent ground play. And look at that smash from the trail. Oh yeah. Adam option driver, trying to get some ground play. And look at it. Guy, like he knows what he's doing. Wow. Park job? Let's go. Good shot. Hell yeah. There's Adam trying to big approach me there with the money ball. All right. We got about 280. I'm going to go Firebird to try to get some ground play the way he did. Play the fat gap. I could maybe spike it here, but not worth it. This gap is very generous. Very repeatable. Except for when you're that wide. Oh my gosh, you guys. You could literally fit 4 elephants through that gap at the same time, and I missed it. Done messed this approach off, but try to make up for it. Nope. Good little height on it, but not quite the line. Depth perception got us. Adam still got a putt there, but made it in the circle. He threw it well. I still got a putt too, I'll tell you the truth.
Not coming out flat, coming out high. That's not good.
Yeah, definitely got to find that perfect amount of hyzer. Like Adam was saying, you know, it's like a little bit of hyzer, but generally flat is good, repeatable. So 9A, one of those forever temporary holes that most of us love, honestly. Yeah. I think it's a fun one. 291. You got maybe like 50 feet of width and depth to the island. Pick your poison. Yeah. I don't know. Do I want straight at it? I'm going to play a straight shot at it. You know, that sounds fun right now.
So I have the pipe dream of this hole going away one day, and I'll have the money to build a dock tee box in the pond.
Wow. So this hole one day is going to be replaced by a dock tee box to another type of par 3, or playing back to
another par 3. About the same, maybe a little shorter even.
Heck yeah. All right, I'm going to take my stable faith. We kind of have some tailwind right now. I'm just going to play straight at it. The spike hyzer's there, but the straight shot's always a fun challenge. There we go, nice and low. Good trapped shot. It to the ground. Thank you. Adam popping that bullet. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Matching the line. That tailwind holding them.
Yeah.
Bang. There it is.
Needed it.
Definitely a hole you want to get right in front of you, but just small enough of an island, especially if the wind's up or something, to make you think a little bit.
We call it 11.
Edit all that out. Let's scratch that. All right, hole 10, par 4, 573 feet, not the longest, but as you're going to see with those flags, we're going to have some out of bounds, making you control the end of your flight. We have this nicely groomed oak branch creating our ceiling here. We have another oak out there in the fairway to the right, kind of keeping you honest, not letting you swing a wide hyzer, forcing you to maybe flip something up before finishing, so creating some technicality. I'm going to go with that Athena, looking to hyzer flip it towards those back wall of flags and finish in front. A little flat maybe, but I'm low enough. I should be hopefully safe. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we got that true tailwind popping up now. Oh.
It's a good tailwind right now. Y'all can't tell, but it's a good tailwind.
Yep, no doubt. All right, Adam taking his line right now, you guys. Once you've gone out of bounds, not only can you establish your meter away lie, but you can take it straight in line away from the basket. In this case, opening himself up some room against these trees, which is going to help attack the line. Knowing the rules can definitely help. Not only make sure you're playing proper, but it can make the game easier sometimes.
Come on, hyzer.
Finish.
Oh, it's
Okay, got in bounds. You guys probably didn't see it, but it dribbled down through those trees. He's got a chance. See, here's where me only having one playthrough on this course makes a big difference. I could choose maybe mid-range now, seeing where this Athena got to. It kind of risked that line if I had any height on it. I go mid-range, I can be shorter, accessing a bigger approach window and maybe giving myself more over-the-top options. Right now, I pushed it where I do have this clean gap right here, but it's not the biggest gap, so you got to have some good control on this approach here from this spot. Very repeatable though still. And that out of bounds is what, only 15 feet left side there? Or?
That technically doesn't
So that's
count.
not out of bounds, okay.
That's not out of bounds for right now.
The fence back there is all you got, yeah.
The fence and then way far left, way far right.
Okay. All right, so that out of bounds long isn't gonna come into play for us right now. Don't have to worry about that. Just gotta align myself with this gap. Play it low and firm. A little flat. Oh, and I got the double rejection. Toss back. Yeah, it's a good hole. One of those that shows course knowledge, and practicing a course makes such a big difference if you're preparing for a tournament. So if you're gonna come play out here at the ranch, definitely come practice, because it might look like it's right in front of your face, but it's intricate. It's got to be a little flatter, and that thing had all the stuff. See, ooh.
Gotta give it the beans.
There's like a little mushroom ring right here.
What?
There's like a ring of mushrooms on the ground. Have you seen that?
I've never seen that before.
I wonder if there used to be like a big tree here, and there's just like some old mushroom spores still hanging.
I've never seen that.
That's wild.
That's
Looks weird.
Well, I see a lot of these holes right here like this.
Yeah,
This, that.
those are all stumps.
Those are all stumps. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
4, then just bogeys, come back to 5.
See, I don't know the freaking course well enough to remember the holes that well, so I'm like lost on my score kind of.
Well, you were
I was one up at some point.
at 9, and then you got 9. Well, no, you parred 9, then birdie, so you went back to even. Then you just went par again, so I'd say you're at even.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. Hole 11, some people know it as the flamingo hole. 330 foot of holding anhyzer for the right hand backhand. You got to get it up there high, throw something flippy, and make sure to beat the corner. Also, there's a new short pad over there to give more accessible challenge to certain players, because this shot back here is pretty high level. I'm going lobster, Sprinkle Valley lobster. Shout out Men Discs, and seems like a lobster hole because we're both throwing lobster. So we got a lobster CTP battle here. Let's see who can do it. Not really sure what the wind's doing, which is probably a good thing to know on a hole like this. Yeah. Oh, go! Wow, that actually recorrected decently. I feel like I was gonna be so good, but that branch kind of stole it, but then also offered me a long.
So that tree's dead. Both of these are dead.
Dang. Yeah, this hole's gonna be quite a bit easier then.
I mean, it's gonna be a while because I'm gonna leave them.
Yeah.
Oh, not high enough.
Come on. Ooh, that little lift. Come on. All right. There y'all see the flamingo friends. I worked it a little bit right, so gonna have to try to save something cheeky here. And is there out of bounds long on this one, or?
The pond's way down, so you won't find the water. It'll be pond when we fill it up all the time.
Okay. So eventually when the pond's full, that's kind of your water, that's kind of your OB water line here, but as of today, not much to worry about. Drop. You know what? We'll take it. Drop. Ooh, that pace was perfect.
Oh, yeah, roll.
Uh-oh.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
I saw it doing the slow wobble too. That's always a scary. The slow wobble can mean so many things. Ghost riding the whip. Hopefully it doesn't go in the water. Oh, I thought you were gonna bang it while the John Deere rolled away.
Yeah.
The wind.
That was a really wet putter. Really wet putter.
Gotta have your hand towel, kids.
About the black hose out there.
Y'all see this black
Running
hose?
through there?
Yep.
That'll be all water when the pond's super low right now. We're in major drought. But I want to do a dock out there, basically a dock tee box. So we'll have a tee box somewhere out in there. And this will be actually hole 12.
Shooting up over the hill off the dock. That's gonna be super cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
So the goal is to have it about level, maybe a little bit down from that, and then maybe build something up there.
Heck yeah.
We don't know exactly yet.
Okay, teeing out of the woods and into the pasture land here. We have this big ditch in front of us. Out of bounds. You're gonna have to clear at least 280, 300 or further, depending on how far right you want to get here. Ripping headwind today. I'm gonna take Nuke OS and just take something I know I can trust flat. Play it towards that mesquite tree on the right and put myself in bounds. Wow. Well, you guys, you want to see a grip block?
That's Mando drop zone. 0V, by the way.
Oh my god. Adam letting me know I'm Mando drop zone.
I'm drop zone too.
But at this point, you guys, I'm just gonna elect to rethrow my third shot from the tee, because I feel like I deserve the challenge of having to replay the hole, because that was terrible. I'm gonna play my Josh Anthon rethrow with the penalty stroke. That's more what we were looking for right there. And you probably can't even see that clear disc, but oh, that barely even cleared. This hole is playing tough today.
Miss Connor, I'm gonna take the drop zone, but I know I'm OB.
I'm a glutton for punishment, y'all. I deserved it after that shank.
If I just did that with the other one, it'd have been perfect.
I'm guessing somewhere around 300.
Yeah, maybe 280.
Possibly 280, playing into the misty headwind, and I got 3 layers up top and below. I'm going with a 9-speed, y'all. I'm going Fireburn. Just make sure I get the distance, because we also have out of bounds between us and the basket, so you want to make sure you get there. That's exactly what I'm looking for. If I can get some productive skip, oh, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take our whatever that is.
Definitely inside the
4. This is a par what?
4.
Par 4. So we'll take a bogey save with our ET for 3. I don't hate it. Shout out to Tall Paul. Tall Paul boss.
He failed me on the first one though.
Tall Paul never fails us. We only failed Tall Paul.
Yeah. Oh no.
Dang, the last one.
Nope.
You got the terrace down the back here. And then this is another hole back there. Or is this a longer basket location for this hole potentially? What? That basket back there?
No, that's just up here right now.
Okay.
I moved it out of our way because it's on the campus.
Okay. Every course that wants to be the best course in the area, in the world, whatever it might be, the best course it can, they're going to have a couple things. Terrain-wise, we're going to need some mature trees. Check, we got that here. We also have the healthy young trees to replace them eventually. We're going to have some good grass mixed in with some consistent fairways. We're going to have that here. We have a little bit of elevation change throughout the course, which is used well. And I'm sure Adam's going to continue to add little bells and whistles as he gets to sculpt the land where he wants. And we're going to have some water mixed in, which we do with the pond here, with these ravines that'll flow here and there. We're also going to have a 1,000-foot par 5, because every great course needs a freaking 1,000-foot par 5. And here we are, 14. Rip a hyzer out over there unless you want to get risky and throw it to the left, because maybe you're a left-hand player, but every righty, especially in this nice, generous right to left, is going to play a big hyzer out there before we enter into the amazing cedar tunnel approaching the basket. I'm going nuke here. Using that wind, playing it wide so I don't get too far left. You're right there in the middle.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice smooth ball out there in the middle. We're both looking at it. Here we see.
Noodle arm got me right into the tree.
Here we're going to see kind of the second facet of the hole. We have this gap here. A little bit of airspace up to the right.
I'm just going to not plow my face in there and just try to chip a forehand around the corner.
Decisions you have to make sometimes. Oh yeah. Great shot. Obviously every shot on a par 5 style hole is going to be important, but I feel like this one is especially important for me to make sure I put it just positioned slightly right in the fairway, give myself that tunnel in. I'm going to take my Athena, just kind of play a flat shot through this gap on the left, try to drag it over a little bit, but don't flirt with the out of bounds fence that's just right at the tree line. I could get more left and open up different options, but I think this is what I got. Whoa. There must be some wind I couldn't feel out there, because yeah, we got this blockage here, because that, I don't think that disc is that flippy. The invisible challenge of disc golf, wind.
This is one of the first holes that this is one of 2 holes, the last 2 holes. I seen these holes basically before I even bought this place, when I was out here walking the property. Fun fact about this property, I kind of bought it for disc golf. It just happened to have a house on it. I spent more time looking at the property than I did the actual house.
Love it. Picked a good one. Picked a good one, y'all. And this hole is definitely one of, if not the signature out here. Sweet par 5. And if you can see in the background, I got some little B-roll coming in you might recognize. Welcome to Wilder. Here you can see now, like Adam was saying, we're in the power lines and there's this field. We were hiding behind those trees, so I didn't even feel the raging right to left wind we're dealing with. So I'm pinched, and Gonna take a really good shot from here if I want to sniff a birdie. Honestly, it's probably not even worth really going for as much as prioritizing something solid that just keeps me in bounds and makes par easy. Definitely a hole, if you can birdie it, you're gonna feel great because it takes 3 really good shots. And that's the mark of a true good par 5. My hands are starting to freeze, you guys. I'm losing feeling here. Turns out you don't gotta feel, you just gotta squeeze and rip it. And that was just a friendly kick, kept us in the middle. Still a ways to go from there. This hole is a beast, y'all. I'm about to say that stump's gonna be gone tomorrow, but it's gone today.
I mean, it's not a huge area. How we get rid of them around here.
Foot traffic is a natural way that every course gets beaten in. It's just nice when it's the actual owner.
Not enough turnovers. Sit. Oh no. That's bad.
He didn't get the friendly kick I got. I stole one kick this hole offers.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bust out a disc for the first time all around. A little socky bomb slammer. Something nice and slow for this forehand. I got the tree in my way, otherwise I'd probably throw the backhand here. Give me the best skip ever. Oh my god, you guys. Turfed it! I could have thrown any disc in the world better than that, but it's okay. Oh, for a second I was like, wait. It's really cool, guys, to see how quickly we go from the ash junipers, the Circle C, to these towering cedars.
Oh wow.
Adam, not in a good spot.
Wow.
Turns out, the Yopon are not your friend on this course. If you're in the Yopon, you're not where you want to be. Ooh, but a great scramble forehand roller, and he's going to wrap it around the basket. Come back. Oh, it's running away. Yeah, it was a good shot. I don't know how you northerners do it. I already can't feel my hands, and it's only like 45 out. But it is wet too. Fate! Oh my god. Y'all, that would have been a working man's par, but not quite. I'm guessing the swing was on that branch, huh? The broken one, or no?
Cut it off.
Okay.
It was on.
I'm looking mid-range or fairway, you think?
I throw mid-range.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Because you don't. I throw fairway and I tend to get in the other side over there.
Yeah.
And you don't really like it. So I've been throwing Mustang and being right where I want to be. I really don't try for the other side anymore.
Hole 15, par 4, straight ahead out of the gap before it jogs over to the right. You can see that big tree trunk with the cleared limbs on it. That's kind of your marking point. You try to get to there, maybe a little bit right. Adam was saying opens you up. So I'm going MD3. Really just trying to be in line with that tree. Introduce a tiny bit of turn through the gap. Oh my god, you guys. Well, I made this hole as hard as possible now.
It's a tight gap. I mean.
It is, tight gap. Playing in these layers, I hate it.
Yeah, I don't ever throw that.
Well, I'm just gonna have to take my meds and try to kind of get where Adam got to, because otherwise I'm gonna do too much. All right, I'm looking to get a huge skip on the forehand. Nuke OS here. See if we can save a miracle par. I just threw a vertical disc somehow. Oh man. I had that tree in front of me, it was kind of in my head. Ooh, that looks like a solid one from Adam there. All right, you guys. We're making this hole difficult. I should probably take the time to wipe my disc off, but just need the spot for one finger, right? We're gonna try a crazy like sky forehand roller because I think that's about all I can see working. Well, I made it about 62 feet, you guys. All right, I'm slightly longer than Adam, but I got the good angle in at least, so I'll try to finish the hole on a high note. Go! Oh, that was close. I can at least feel good about that shot. Oh.
Just needed to miss that tree. I want to do a long pin back here, clean this up a little bit. We do a long pin, but people are like, these are evil. Yeah, a little bit. Got some evil to me.
Yeah, you gotta kind of push the envelope to really see how good it can be sometimes.
I mean, I feel like the people that throw forehand off this tee box do a lot better.
Yeah, because once you're out of the gap, this hole's a lot easier. Like
you
it's
can
like,
force flex it over
yeah.
into these trees, and then it just skips all the way around.
Which I was kind of thinking that the forehand was the. We have 5% battery, y'all. Let's try to make it through. Hole 16, par 4. Play a layup shot out to the left, and then we're going over the out of bounds, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is like, I remember with the drop off behind it.
Yep. Pond behind.
Okay. How much distance do you think I'm looking for here?
300.
Okay.
And left. Like a short thing, camping is 290. If you can just get past it, you have 320 on a hyzer the whole way.
All right, I'm going Pioneer. Looking to set myself up to go across the chasm. Go. Oh no. I just need to beat that last guy, and I was there. The kiss of death. That's what that was. That'll do. I'm just finding me some spots. You know, that's like 2 days of Vlogmas. You guys sprinkle in the ranch. That sprinkle front nine in the ranch beating me up. I'm just gonna try to get out there with the tomahawk. Give me something. Just don't be on a tree. Okay.
Yeah, I'm shooting 387, so maybe I lied to you. 387
Alright.
here.
We're looking at about 370 feet or so to the basket here. I'm gonna go Pioneer. Play a little chip hyzer. There's a big drop off behind, so you got to select a disc that you know is not going to go too long, but you also want to put it close so you don't have a scary putt. So it's that never-ending predicament. I really like this hole at this point of the course. Tall Paul. Ooh, trying to recreate that Tall Paul hyzer. We are back after our charging the phone break because the cold weather is draining the battery, as well as our abilities to play good disc golf.
Oh, good fun.
And this is such a death putt, you guys. It never shows, obviously.
That might be at the pond.
Never shows on camera, but we'll show you here after I putt this one what it looks like behind. Open that hand! Come on!
Got it.
We need it! Thank you. My hand's so cold, I was like, just open it earlier than you think. Commit, and now you see just how much elevation's there. It's like a 45-degree slope back there. 2 more holes to play. 17 gonna offer one of the more interesting greens you've ever seen with the built-up wall. You got like a fortress green, if you will, a couple windows to go through, making you really prioritize getting to the back side of this green with your shot, or at least getting pin high, I believe, to give yourself an option. So I'm gonna go with that big hyzer up into the mist with a clear disc, so hopefully you guys can see it.
I'm throwing a tree right there on the right, so you can never do this again.
All right, he's got this little tiny baby tree in, so I got about 3 to 5 years of throwing this shot, and then who knows, it might be gone. Lift! Oh, you guys, if I'm a little more nose up, that shot would have been so good, but we're on the edge.
All right, I'm gonna throw the more traditional right down the pipe. Nope, too much swoop. Too much
You guys,
swoop.
that's the tree he's talking about, so it's definitely gonna be there eventually. But he forgot about the lefties. What about the lefties, Adam?
We're getting there. I have to straight down.
Straight over the top. This is
Nope, I yanked it.
This is like a Barsby specialty putt right here. Toss it up and dive it in, nose down. I caught this last oak tree guarding the basket here. Otherwise, I was gonna have a short, but maybe kind of tricky putt still. Here we are. We got kind of a similar look to what Adam had. I'm gonna try to float in an Annie putt. This will be the best putt of my lifetime if I make this. No! I thought if I cleared that, I was gonna make it. Oh no! Now I got to putt over Yao Ming, the Great Wall of China. Oh, that was such a good vid. All right, you guys, here we are. Right? I'm gonna put you guys behind before I shoot this basketball putt. So I finally found the course where my basketball putt has a good reason to actually throw it. You gotta love that. All right. One of the funniest 10-footers you'll ever have. Guys, I have an 8'6" standing reach. Sorry, I'm on my tippy toes. Now I'm not. There you go. Can you see my hand? No! Dang. They're right about Adam. He's definitely an evil genius, but it's stuff like this that I think is good for the game because it gets people talking. It's challenging. It's fun. If you get to the back side of the green, I think it's like you know, you have this easy putt, so it's a fun thing.
I can't take all the credit. Mike was like, "What if we brought this thing that was on the property over here and build a wall in front of it?" And I was like, "That'd be cool." And he goes, "The basket rim needs to stick just above the wall."
So this is pretty cool.
And so
this is like, obviously anyone who knows, like this is like for the livestock crawling over the fence or something, or like what is this? Like this is
it
just
could
like
be crawling over fences, or a lot of these places are used in like oil refinery factories and
yeah,
stuff.
just
And
to
they
get
go
you
over
up.
pipes.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just go over a set of pipes.
That makes sense.
So you can walk over the pipes.
Yeah, without stepping on them.
Funny thing is, we had the top rail of this thing up for probably 6 months, putting over the top of it. I made the windows slowly and started putting through those. So this thing was putted on a long time. And
I got to make a window putt.
And I've seen some people drain some. I've drained personally 50-footers over the wall before.
I mean, I can guarantee so many people have made probably their favorite putt of their lifetime on this green, and so
yeah.
I think that's a cool thing. Oh, that little nose up spot.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey.
The other one I get a lot is I get stuck on this corner.
Finishing off with the eagleable, though challenging par 5, straight out the gap. Pretty generous sized gap, but you want to get past that last tree to give yourself options into the green. I'm going to take Athena, just look to work a little bit of turn into the disc. nice and low, not trying to do too much, because Adam was saying mid-range could be a good option, so I didn't really want to test the OB long, but that'll work. He has I think any other day I wouldn't be happy to be on the final hole at the ranch just because I love playing out here, but today it's been long and
wet, and
Adam's been gracious to lead us through.
oh yeah, of course you did.
No, good disc selection. All right, we're probably at least 500 from here, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Basket way back there. You got this out of bounds carry, the low spot leading to the pond, and we don't have much wind to speak of right now, so I'm gonna play something on the straighter side in the Evelina Star Destroyer. Just hyzer flip it, blast it out there.
640.
Okay, 640, so yeah, we ain't attacking this one. A little bit of ride. Oh wow, I'm further up than I thought. I thought I was gonna hit the front side of that hill, but that's a good spot there. Who knows, maybe we can chip one in for our eagle and keep hope alive.
Alright, one more. Let's see if I can actually put my cold ass hand.
One more rip. Literally feels like a rip when you're playing in the cold too.
Mud just
Wow.
slipped in the bud.
Looking for the forehand with that side hill run up. It's good. It's good upper.
Oh no. That's OB.
Cold sucking the battery out, so I don't know if we'll make it all the way to the outro, but let's try to make this toss in eagle the outro. That'd be the way to do it. Go! Go! Damn, if I put any want on that thing, you guys, right in line. That's going to be all for day 4 of Vlogmas. Big thanks to Adam for showing us through the course. We survived. We got our fingers, and time to get in the heater. Hopefully you guys are warm and able to play disc golf wherever you are. And if you're not, I hope you're enjoying these videos that much more, thinking about playing. See you tomorrow.